Hi, I'm Robert Smith. Welcome to Rockerz. One of the things about Rockerz, which is why we're called Rockerz, is the owner has a very keen interest in music. As you can see with the posters, it really kind of sets the tone for what we provide and what it's like to work here. These are where all the blood and tears are, aside from being on the floors. But this is Jolene's office. She does all the billing and does the contracts. We're actually in the process. There's a meeting, so we're not going to interrupt the meeting. These are some other offices. Director of Operations office is in here. He has a small window he can take a peek out into the warehouse, and that gives him a connection. That gives a connection from the back office to our crew guys, which is we have some really good crew guys that have been here for a long time. But most of the work that's done here is in this little area here. We also like to use the warehouse as training or experimenting on certain tools and equipment. As you can see here, we have just done a training up on this floor, testing out some new ideas and some new methods. And here's a couple stragglers coming in from off the job. Other warehouse stuff, we're storing chemicals, we're storing tooling, we're storing just the basic essentials, what we would use to polish floors. This is my motorcycle. Okay, in here, this is where we this is where we work, but in certain circumstances, we have the ability, we're almost like cutting edge, like Google, where we have things that a lot of offices don't have. For example, this is where when it's time to unwind. See if I can get some of these lights on. This is about as high as it's going to get now. We'll come in here, get together for sporting events, whether it's Pirate games, Steeler games, mostly Pittsburgh stuff. But maybe we'll bring some of the girls. They can't take their kids to daycare, so they'll bring them in here to watch cartoons or whatever. It keeps them busy. But it's a nice way to have a good time when it's appropriate. Here's our kitchen. 2 microwaves, conventional oven, a couple toasters, 2 refrigerators. You got a coffee machine. It's like cribs, right? You've worked a hard day. You're putting all your time and effort at your desk. You come in here, you see a couple people. But throughout this kitchen, you see basically 30 years of memories. And I think this is a culture it's like no other. I mean, if you look at some of these pictures date back. Some of them are silly, some of them are client outings, some of them are employee outings, but it's pretty neat. You go back and look at some of these pictures, and kind of helps you relax a little bit, and then relaxes your brain. You go back to work. Here's a really key ingredient to keeping yourself fit, relieving some stress without never weight room, which is used quite often by a lot of the employees. And also, if you're really concerned about showing off your white legs, we have a tanning bed. Obviously, I don't use a tanning bed. A lot of the girls do. So that's basically it, other than coming out to our big conference room area. This is our big conference room. A lot of times the things that we do here is usually out in the open, so everybody is a part of the business. TV, if you're in a competitive spirit, you can kick some darts, although I haven't seen anybody play darts in a while. But that's basically it in a nutshell. Glad you took the time to take this tour with me, but I got to get back to work. Thank you.